rumors spreading round in that Texas town about the shack outside the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls.
Hello and welcome to SportsVision, the magazine. And I'm Joe Palo along with Mike Craig. And today we again are going to show you all the local sports we can possibly cram into a 30-minute program. We're going to have it for you here. We've got Diamond Club basketball. We've got a few other things, some Cleveland Blue Raider basketball, girls and boys action, wrestling action.
Our athlete of the week, and a little special surprise for you, Joe.
Surprise
we'll
for
get
me?
into that. First of all, let's get right into the basketball for the Bradley County Parks and Recreation. Normally we put a graphic up here, but we are just going to read them today. Next week we'll get them on the actual graphics. Here we go. The girls' results is Waterville 28, Oak Grove 20, Prospect 6, Truett 4, Valley View 15, Taylor 4, Hopewell 15, Black Fox 14, Mayfield 11, Charleston 5. Additional 10 and under in the boys. Oak Grove 31, Waterville 15, Truett 35, Prospect 23, Taylor 15, Valley View 10, Black Fox 16, Hopewell 15, Charleston 27, Mayfield 22, Michigan Avenue 25, Blue Springs 10. Joe, we got some boys action.
We have also 12 and under, some girls and boys action, 12 and under, that is, in the Bradley Parks and Recreation Diamond Club basketball. Prospect in the girls action beats Taylor 27-12. It was North Lee over Charleston 24-13. Oak Grove beats Michigan Avenue 32-23. Ross 33, Hopewell 5. Mayfield over Black Fox 28-4. Valley View beat Blythe 29-9. Waterville over Blue Springs 46-6. In the boys action, it was Prospect over Taylor 23-21. North Lee beats Charleston 59-9. Michigan Avenue 40, Oak Grove 26. Ross over Hopewell 35-21. Mayfield 34, Black Fox 30, and Blythe beat Valley View 32-21.
And like you said, we're cramming it in today, so we're going to go right straight to the Cleveland High School Lady Raiders. They're playing the Red Bank Lionettes, and we have some action here. It's the Lady Raiders with the ball out front. And they're going to get a bucket here in just a second. Long shot, Marisha Hickey. Excellent outside shot. And there's Valerie Hutnoff. Excuse me, that was Emily Evans with the ball with a nice bank off the board. And there's Evans again. She passes the ball off, and that is Hutnoff with the basket. And there's the cheerleaders cheering on those Lady Raiderettes. And in just a moment, Joe, we're going to see quite a lot of board work here by the Cleveland Raiderettes. They're going to get the ball down court here. I believe they get off 5 shots. A lot of hustle, a lot of action underneath. And in a moment, there it is. It's a first miss. But look at them hit the boards.
Good rebound.
Look at them hit the boards. Great hustle.
Up again.
And I believe the basket is going to be made here in a moment after this rebound here. And there it is, number 31, Valerie Hutnoff with the bucket. And good sportsmanship, and we're going to hear from the coach here in just a moment, Miss Rachel Powell.
You know, beating Red Bank tonight is another step for us. I feel like we're going in the right direction. We're still, you know, we're steadily improving, and that's the most important thing at this point in time of the year. A lot of girls, all the girls, matter of fact, got to play tonight, and I'm real pleased about that. I thought everybody did a good job from, you know, 1 to 11.
And a big win for the Cleveland Lady Raiders. They finished up the game at 60 for the Raiders, Red Bank at 34. Marisha Hickey poured in 16 points, and the Hutnoff twins both chipped in with 6 apiece. So a great win. And Bradley also was in action last night. Bradley defeats Ray County 59-45, and one person, Brittany Jackson, poured in 50 of the 59 points, 15 goals, 16 of 18 free throws. Britt Halapa had a three-pointer, along with English Whitehead tossing in a three-pointer. 50 of the 59 points. That's a magnificent performance.
I tell you what, Coach Turner Jackson's going to be very proud of his daughter.
That was excellent, excellent performance, and we're going to go now, I believe, to the boys basketball.
Yeah, we got some boys basketball action. Cleveland High School Blue Raiders, here they are taking the court, and you're going to see some good ball movement, some good shooting here from the Blue Raiders. Again, they take the court here for this ball game against the Red Bank Lions.
Look at that little guy. Is he enjoying himself?
Enjoying himself there. Double-fisted sucker there. And here we go as the Blue Raiders take the ball. So as I said, good ball movement as they take it all around, waiting for the open shot. And I believe Blake Wolfenden here, number 11, is going to take the open shot and score the three-point goal as he backs his way out. There he is. There's the shot. It's up, and it's good for three. Again, Blake Wolfenden on that shot. The Lions bring the ball up, and they have some pretty good ball movement themselves and some excellent shooters on their side of the ball. However, rebound there by the Blue Raiders, taken up court by number 11. Blake Wolfenden again. The ball is passed around. Now you're going to see good ball movement here as we take the ball all around the court. Again, waiting for the open shot. And ball is passed to the open man, number 22, Cameron Wesley. Wesley takes it inside. The ball is up and in the basket for two. And you'll see the Raiders, again, trying to move the ball now. And I believe this ball gets stolen. There it is right there by the Lions. They bring the ball down court. There's their big man outside for the three-point shot. There it is. It's good. However, the Lions were unable to beat the Blue Raiders. We're going to hear from Coach Bruce Slatton now, see what he said, some pre-game thoughts he had before the ball game.
Well, I hope we do real well. Red Bank's got some good guards, and be a tough contest for us. And just hope that we do our jobs and do a great job on the offensive and defensive boards and defensively, and I think we'll be fine.
And obviously, we've been following you around for the last few weeks, but summarize how you guys have done so far this season.
Well, so far we're 8-5. A few breaks here and there. We probably are 12-1 or 11-2, somewhere in that area. You know, we've made some mistakes, which the team will do, and we've just got a lot of kids that are still trying to learn their role and learn what they need to do on this team.
And do you think everything is gelling together at the so far?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're coming along pretty well. Obviously, we've got to get better. We've never put 4 quarters together throughout the season, and hopefully when we start doing that, we'll greatly improve.
There you go, Coach Bruce Slatton of the Cleveland High School Blue Raiders. And here we go with the Superior Sporting Goods scoreboard. And I believe earlier I said Cleveland had won the ball game, but correction there. Red Bank was the winner, 47-38 over the Blue Raiders. Blake Wolfenden was the leading scorer for the Blue Raiders with 12 points. Marcus Elliston with 7, and also I believe it was Cameron Wesley who put in 12 for the Blue Raiders. Cleveland only 5 of 14 from the foul line, which is not very good. I know Coach Bruce Slatton will be working on their foul shooting here in the next few days. Now let's take a look at the Bradley Central Bears. And of course Ray County, and as quick as you could say, pass me the stinking ball. There it is. Bradley Bears over Ray County 86-60. Josh Hare throwing in 39 points, 6 3-pointers. Blake Morris with 9, and Shea Blair has 9 points as well for Bradley. The Bears 16-1 on the year so far, 2-0 in division play, and doing an excellent job. Again, the Superior Sporting Goods scoreboard there. And I believe now we're going to go to Charleston, where the Panthers had a ball game with TCA, and what a big win for the Charleston Panthers as they win 80-48. Josh Shamblin throws in 19 points for the Panthers. Jake Campbell with 13, and Justin Rominger had 12 for the Panthers as, again, Charleston beats TCA 80-48.
And that little man, that's me. Listen,
it, yeah.
We've got to go to a break, and we'll be back here shortly, and we're going to talk about wrestling and a little surprise for you, Joe.
I'm excited.
Since 1906, Cleveland Bank and Trust has been an important part of the daily lives of the people of this community. We're your partners in home ownership, business endeavors, investment choices, and community progress. Our commitment grows with each generation, making Cleveland Bank and Trust Bradley County's financial services leader. Cleveland Bank and Trust is part of your life, all day, every day. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The employees of Duracell's 3 area facilities would like to give hearty congratulations to our 3 area high schools for excellence in academics and athletics: Charleston High School, Cleveland High School, and Bradley Central High School. Keep up the good work, students. We are proud of you. From your local Duracell facilities, Mouse Creek, Tasso, and the Corporate Distribution Center and Warehouse. At Duracell, our people are our energy. Cleveland Chiropractic Clinic, located at 2020 Keith Street in Cleveland, offers complete chiropractic care. Dr. Russell Smith and his friendly, dedicated staff can help relieve chronic back pain, neck pain, headaches, allergies, and also sport-related injuries. Cleveland Chiropractic Clinic has a licensed massage therapist on staff and 2 certified in-house x-ray technicians. Complete insurance filing is available and 24-hour emergency care. Phone 472-1140.
I'm watching SportsVision on WTMB, and all the ladies see Jason Williams on TV.
Homie G, Jason Williams. Good job there, buddy. Hey, we promised you wrestling. We're going to go right into it right now. Jeff Chardos, our WTMB sports director, was at the Cleveland Bradley wrestling match Tuesday night, and he had this to tell us.
Jeff is the man.
Not that they needed anything to spark the rivalry, but this trophy was created in the 80s and is passed between the 2 schools. Whoever wins the match keeps the trophy. The past few years, the trophy has been Bradley's. The Bears have dominated the rivalry lately after a run by Cleveland in the early 80s when they won 4 state championships. Bradley has now won 4 state championships the last 2 years. Last night was no surprise. Bradley got off to a great start and a huge lead, then hung on to the big margin. Cleveland, unfortunately, did not have one of their best wrestlers, Carter Wright, at 103 pounds. He was out of the lineup because he's been sick. That made things a little easier for Bradley's Adam Raines, who is also one of the best 103-pound kids around. Raines pinned Taylor Clement 30 seconds into round 2. That gave Bradley a 6-0 lead, and that just started the snowball down the hill as the Bears kept the momentum going and the points going. Michael Cregan at 112 pinned Cleveland's Jamison Cagle after 4 minutes and 26 seconds. Cregan's win gave the Bears a 12-0 lead. Next, Dustin Sims at 119 gave Bradley another 6 points with a 3-minute pin of Cleveland's Matt Morgan. After a forfeit for Matt Keller, the Bears were up 24-0, and they kept it up from there with back-to-back first-round pins. At 1:30, Michael Schubert stuck Alex Curtis with 18 seconds left in round 1. Then at 1:35, Bradley's Alan Morris pinned the Raiders' Garrett Gibson a minute and 45 seconds in. Those 2 pins gave the Bears a 36-0 lead. Things were a little tougher for Bradley after that. The 140 match was the first to go the distance. The Bears' Matt Wagner still got the victory, but Cleveland's Jonathan Morrow wrestled him tough. The score was 9-2. Then at 1:45, Cleveland got their first win of the night from Brian Quinn. He pinned Bradley's Michael Kinder 30 seconds into round 3 to put the Blue Raiders on the board. And actually started a run for Cleveland, who won 3 of the last 4 matches that were wrestled. After Quinn's pin, Nathan Jones decisioned Bradley's Lee Harris 11-5 at 152. Trevor Brown was Bradley's last win of the night at 189. He pinned Cleveland's Josh Bonham after 2 minutes and 49 seconds. And finally, Keontae Moore won the last match of the evening. He gave Cleveland their third win of the night with a major decision, 12-1 over Matt Nelson. Bradley received forfeits for Tyler Tanksley, Rusty Blackman, and Lee Jackson for 18 more points. That made the final 70-13 Bradley Bears.
Great job by Sports Director Jeff Chardos. That match can be seen in its entirety. It's Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Check Into Cash was kind enough to sponsor that for us. Alan Jones and I did the commentary, and that was a very good job. We're going to go to some other wrestling graphics. That same night, Bradley Jr. and Truitt faced off. Bradley Jr. did win the match 48-20. Pins for Bradley Jr., Andy Morse at 78, Jeff Thompson at 100, Bryant Blackman 115, Jake Nunley 140, Jared Shelton, the big guy at heavyweight, he also won by pin. Win by decision, Billy Herbold, 123 pounds, Justin Spain at 96 pounds, and win by forfeit, Travis Cragen did not have a match. He gets awarded 6 at 86 pounds, and the same thing for Matt Bailey at 180 pounds. We're going to look at Truitt's graphics here. Truitt had a pin in the same match there with Jesse Baker at 108. Quinn Gibson, the animal, at 154. Win by decision. Jake West at 115 pounds and Jamie Harvey at 165. And I failed to mention last time our Superior Sports Scoreboard. They're the ones that are sponsoring that, doing a great job for us. We appreciate that very, very much.
Yeah, they do. Ed Coates and all the fine folks out there. I believe you gave away our Athlete of the Week presentation. You had that the other night as well.
I certainly did.
Of course, that is being sponsored by Cooper's Trophy Shop. Tommy Caldwell and all the folks there. They give us our plaques for the Athlete of the Week. Who was it this week?
Brittany Jackson. Let's go talk to her.
We're here at Bradley Central High School, and standing beside me is Brittany Jackson. Brittany, as many of you are familiar, is a very outstanding basketball player. Well, just to tell you how outstanding she is, last night at Ray County, Brittany poured in 50 points for the Bradley Bearettes. Brittany, 50 points, that's quite a magic number.
Yes, that's my high, of course, but it was funny. We were asking my mom last night if she ever scored 50 points, and she said, yeah, here at Cleveland she scored 56, so that's my high, 50.
So your mother did it, and then you followed in her footsteps several years later. That was back in the early 70s, probably?
Yeah, it was back whenever she played for Coach Smitty. She said that it was the home game against Cleveland, and she scored 56.
Well, that's unbelievable that can happen. I know it's, that's a number that's not reached very often. It's been reached before, but that's an outstanding performance. Brittany, your basketball playing has brought you many people knocking at your door collegiately. And have you made any decisions on that, or are you just going to kind of sit back and see what happens?
Yeah, well, I'm just a junior, so we're still looking. I get some letters, and we haven't decided yet. Since I'm a junior, I'm waiting to make the final decision.
Well, the prospects look real good, and many of you know that Turner Jackson is Brittany's father. Turner's highly involved in Bradley wrestling, basically got the program going here at Bradley, went on to, in his collegiate career, to win 2 Division II titles at UTC. Quite a few athletes in your family. Did your dad, I think, helps you a lot with basketball too, doesn't he?
Yeah, my dad helps me a lot. My mom, both of them, we go to the gym and shoot all the time. They both work with me a lot.
You also have your mother, it's an aunt. Your mother has a sister that played.
Yeah, Rita played before my mom. Her jersey's retired in the gym also, but she helps me a lot too, Rita.
Looking forward one day to maybe having your number up there on the rafters?
I hope. If I keep working hard, hopefully it'll happen.
Well, I think the way it's going, that's going to happen. Brittany, 50 points. That's an outstanding performance against Ray County. We'd like to reward you for that and recognize you for that. You're going to be our SportsVision Athlete of the Week, and we have a plaque from Cooper's Trophies. I want to mention Tommy at Cooper's is the one that provides these plaques free of charge to these Athletes of the Week. And Brittany, here's your Cooper Trophy plaque. And it mentions your outstanding performance in basketball. We also have a SportsVision hat, as you know, is given only to the SportsVision Athletes of the Week. And you are our 5th one, and congratulations on that.
Thank you, SportsVision, for making me Athlete of the Week.
Well, Brittany, we want to thank you for taking your time out. We caught you in gym class here. We know Coach Adams is probably wondering where you're at, so we're going to let you get back there. But we really thank you for taking the time out today, and keep up that kind of a performance. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Ready? Go.
I'm Janelle Case, and you're watching SportsVision on WTMB.
All right. That was a pretty little girl there. And Brittany's a pretty girl, but let me tell you something. 50 points? I could do that.
Joe, you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I
have.
Brittany would probably challenge you, but that leads me right to my surprise.
Oh, good, surprises.
There's something you claimed you could do last week, and
yeah. What was that? Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah. What?
Let's watch the clip.
What do you got?
Well, you'll have to watch.
All right.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're standing outside the Fitness Factory in Cleveland, Tennessee, where we think Kirk Hendren is inside. Kirk is a personal trainer, weightlifter, as many of you know, and also fights in the Tough Man contest. We covered some of those fights last week, in which Kirk participated at the Cleveland Guard Armory. And as you know, my co-host Joe Palo had a few words to say about that fight after Kirk's fight was shown.
The Kirk guy was the guy in the white shirt?
Yeah, he's from Cleveland, Kirk. He's a bad
I could take him.
Joe, you're in over your head.
I'm serious.
Joe, you're over your head.
Mike, I saw the guy fighting. I could take him. Would you train me? If I'm willing to fight him, would you train me?
You and I are friends. I'll train you, but it's suicide.
Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. I'm serious. He's a punk. You said you work out with this guy?
I work out with the guy. He's mean.
He's a punk. Trust me.
Pretty unflattering words. And since those words, we have had several phone calls from people calling into the station. I've met people on the street. Other people have come up and say, how could Joe say that about Kirk? Kirk's not only is he a good guy, he is a very strong guy. Well, let's see what Kirk has to say. He's inside. Let's go talk to him and see what he thinks about what Joe said about him. Hey, Lawrence.
Hey.
Hey, see Kirk?
Yeah, he's upstairs working out on the heavy bag.
Okay, thanks.
See ya.
Hey, man. Hey, good fight the other night.
Thanks, appreciate it. Trying to get in a little better shape. Don't want to beat myself anymore these tough man contests.
You got one coming up?
I'm going to look, see what's coming up next.
Well, we put that on TV. I don't know if you saw the show.
No, but I heard, some people said they saw me on the program.
Well, we did a little piece on you, and Joe Palo said a couple things about you. We've had a few calls on it and stuff, and I just was coming to get your reaction on it.
What did he say?
Well, best thing to do is probably just show you the tape. Let's go over here. We'll take a look.
SportsVision on WTNV.
You kind of...
I want to say something to you. Now, you said a few minutes ago, Joe or I, and I said, speak for yourself. I'm going to tell you something. The Kirk guy was the guy in the white shirt?
Yeah, he's from Cleveland, Kirk. He's a bad
I could take him.
Joe, you're in over your head.
Serious?
Joe, you're over your head.
Mike, I saw the guy fighting. I could take him. Would you train me? If I'm willing to fight him, would you train me?
You and I are friends. I'll train you, but it's suicide.
Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. I'm serious. He's a punk. You said you work out with this guy?
I work out with the guy. He's mean.
He's a punk. Trust me. Work with me here. Work with me.
Kirk, I don't know where he came up with that punk stuff, but...
Yeah, man, I thought it was kind of funny when he said he could take me, but to start calling me a punk on television?
Hey, I tried to tell him. You saw.
My son was watching this, and he said something about the guy calling me a punk. I just thought he misunderstood. And you're going to train him?
I didn't know what to say, Kirk. He's a friend of mine.
I tell you what, I worked out with you. I see you're pretty dedicated. You go ahead, you get him in shape, and I'll just show him. He wants to get on TV and call me a punk. Well, I'll just put his money where his mouth is. Set something up, I'll take it.
All right, let's do it. I'll talk to him, but sorry it came to this.
Hey, he's the one that did the talking.
All right, bud.
Well, that's what Kirk had to say. I'm sorry, I don't know. Joe, you open your mouth.
Why did you show him
You
that?
open your mouth. Hey, listen, I'm training you. Don't worry about it. Hey, we got to take a break. We'll talk about it. We got to take a break. We'll talk about it. Talk about it. Joe.
WTNB.
Very good. What is Southern Heritage? It's friendships. It's doing business with people you know. It's a warm welcome. At Southern Heritage Bank, you'll recognize many of the staff. They're Cleveland people, experienced bankers who know you and know our community. You can be sure of a warm welcome in our new office at 3290 Keith Street for loans or easy-to-understand bank accounts without any surprises. Visit Cleveland's newest community bank, Southern Heritage Bank, member FDIC. Traditional values for today's customers.
American Uniform Company celebrates 50 years of outstanding service to Cleveland, Bradley County. American Uniform salutes two of their outstanding employees, Beatrice Watson and Stanley Wachewski. Beatrice and Stanley have worked in the Cleveland plant since 1949 in the positions of sewing machine operator and pattern maker. They are the first award recipients for 50 years of service. Congratulations to Beatrice, Stanley, and all the fine employees of American Uniform Company, now celebrating 50 years of service.
I'm Rick Adolph, Cleveland High School girls soccer coach, and you're watching SportsVision, Cleveland's very own.
My friend, why did
Joe,
you show him the tape?
I am your friend.
Why? What are you trying to start trouble?
We're back. Well, quite a challenge there.
Let me say something, okay? Enough is enough. We talked through that whole commercial break. I'm asking you. It doesn't matter you showed him the tape. I said what I said. I'm a man of my word. I stand behind what I said. Kurt, what's his last name?
Hendren.
Hendren? Listen, I'm sorry you kids saw me call you a punk, all right? I love kids. I've got two of my own. But the bottom line is, I said what I said. I'm going to stick by what I said. I was going to enter the bad man competition. I just missed the registration by an hour. I was going to be in it, and I'd have been fighting you anyway. So I've got, let's see, Saturday the 15th. If you've got that free, it's free for me. Are you okay for that?
I'm okay. I'm training you. I'll be there.
Okay.
I'm behind you.
10 o'clock in the morning, Mike. Saturday the 15th, 10 o'clock in the morning, Bradley Industrial Park, right up here where they play baseball. I'll see you there, okay? And we'll take care of this, and we'll settle it once and for all.
Hey, Joe.
I still think he's a punk. I'm sorry.
I think you can take him.
Huh?
I think you can take him.
I think I can, too.
I think he's there.
I know I can.
Kurt, hey, I'm still your buddy, though. I'm helping him, but I'm your buddy.
Well, whose buddy are you?
Hey, both of you. Both of you.
All right. Well, I'm just telling you, don't worry about me, because I'll be in shape when it comes time to fight this guy. But, hey, be ready, buddy, because your time as a bad man is over.
Hey, we got to go. It's been a great show. Joe?
It's going to happen.
It'll happen.
It's going to be great. Folks, I'll be here every week, and I'll be looking as pretty as I always do.
Keep watching us on SportsVision.
That's right.
WTNB.
We'll see you, Kurt.
Just let me know if you want to go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls.